Hello, hello. I am so excited to be here with you tonight. Oh my goodness, today we are talking about the truth behind why it's so hard to let go of past toxic relationships. So, thank you so much for joining me. If you're with me here live, if you're here catching the replay, welcome, welcome, welcome. Thank you so much for joining me. Hello, hello. As everyone comes in, I once again am so excited because in tonight's quick video, I'll be sharing the truth about why it's so hard to let go of toxic relationships. And I'm super excited to share this with you. My name is Christina Abad. I'm a love and relationship coach. I help driven and ambitious women heal from past heartbreak so that they can renew their trust and love and open their heart to a healthy relationship with a partner that's supported, committed, and who is genuine in their intentions with building a healthy relationship. And once again, today I'll be sharing the truth about why it's so hard to let go of past relationships. And it all really starts with that attraction, right? There's something about this person, there's something about the idea of this relationship that attracted you, right? At the beginning, at the start, when you first connected, there was something that attracted you. Most likely, you identified yourself with some aspect of this relationship. Now, if growing up it was hard for you to get your parents' attention and you found yourself overworking to please them, to gain their affection, their time, their energy, most likely you've been conditioned to be this way in relationships. Many times, the fact that you can identify yourself in these relationships with having this pattern of overworking, of feeling like you need to do it all in the relationship, that you're there for them. These are all ideas that stem, whether it's conditioning from this relationship, previous relationships, your childhood relationships. This is what initially really brings you and attracts you to this toxic relationship. The feeling of needing to overwork, of having to prove yourself, it becomes somewhat of your identity. You might even believe that this caliber of relationship, being treated poorly, being ignored, being not really cared for, is what you actually deserve, right? And these are ideas that, once again, stem from either certain conditioning, certain trauma, certain experience that gave you that perspective, that gave you that idea that you're not worthy of having a healthy relationship, that it has to be a lot of hard work, that it has to be this turmoil. I'll share with you, growing up, I used to watch a lot of novelas. And if you've ever watched a Spanish soap opera, there is a lot of drama, there's a lot of cheating, there's a lot of heartbreak, there's so much turmoil for the relationship to finally work out and finally overcome all these obstacles. And that was a big idea that stuck with me as I grew up and started dating. And I realized it had been a pattern that I had picked up in this idea that relationships had to be difficult, they had to be dramatic, they had to be all this turmoil. So I want to ask you, if you are in a toxic relationship, or if you have been in a toxic relationship and it still causes you emotional turmoil, you're still going through the thick of overcoming and healing from that relationship, I want to ask you, what part of you identifies with the role that you were playing in that relationship? Maybe you felt like you needed to overwork and overcompensate to make the relationship work. And many times it's from these unhealthy patterns that we pick up either as children in conditioning or in society, that you start to identify with that pattern. It becomes a part of your identity. So once again, ask yourself, what in me resonates with being treated this way? What in me identifies with being treated this way in this relationship? You'll most likely find that it stems from prior ideas, right? Like the princess syndrome, where many are believing they need to be saved by someone, right? So I wanted to share this with you because many times this is the real reason that it's so difficult to break free from unhealthy patterns, past toxic relationships, and while it can be so difficult to heal from them, because a part of you identifies with that person, a part of you identifies with that role of needing to do too much, being codependent and feeling like you need that person, or in reverse, like you're there for them, they need you, and you need to do all the things to make things in this relationship right. And the truth is that those are unhealthy ways of showing up in your relationship. So, once again, I really wanted to share this with you because it's not until you gain that awareness of where things are going janky that you can actually make a change, that you can actually start shifting things and doing things differently to get the outcome that you're looking for, to get the closure, to get the sense of I'm over it, I'm healed, I'm done with that part of my life. So, I really wanted to share the truth about why it could be so difficult to let go of toxic relationships. And if you've ever been in a toxic relationship, in an unhealthy relationship, and you continue to see these patterns, whether it's with the same person or with another person that has similar issues, I want you to once again think, what part of me identifies with this? What part of me is okay with this, or is feeling like I need to cater to this kind of relationship? And you'll most likely find that it's an idea, right? It's an idea, it's a belief that you picked up where there's something off, right? Whether you have to do too much, you're looking to gain approval, you're looking for something in this relationship that is coming from an idea of this is what you deserve. This is how relationships are. And it normalizes it for you, right? So you want to be super mindful of this. And once again, I'm super excited to share this with you. If you are needing support in overcoming a toxic pattern and an unhealthy relationship and are really looking to heal so you can rebuild your trust in relationships, in love, then reach out. I'd love to support you in this. And once again, remember to choose you, choose love, stay blessed, and I will see you soon. Have an amazing night.